Welcome to my last video for the next 6 to 12 months. I know that some of you will be shocked or disappointed or maybe not surprised, but over the last 24 hours I've thought that I'm a bit all over the place at this point. I had losses on my algorithm and at 36%. I had manual intervention with the algorithm when ultimately it would have come out into profit, uh, which was a problem there. Uh, my algorithm has a weakness, and that's the higher drawdown and what to do once that drawdown actually hits that I need to work on. I did some manual trading in the last 24 hours and realized that I'm out of practice. I had losses, additional losses on the account, and have stopped copying those few remaining that were following me still. I have disabled the copier of my trades and am taking a realized loss and actually going on a 2-month break myself. So I won't be touching the markets for about 2 months. Feel like I need a break from it, and I will be removing the Telegram group, my website, my threads on Forex Factory, um, my potentially my accounts on uh, my FX book, and I'll just be starting fresh. And the next time you'll see me, I'll have at least 6 months results, and I may not even take, I probably won't even take on the public again at 6 months. At least I won't have anybody copying me at 6 months. I won't have anybody actually copying my trades. That is if I'm still trading profitably at that point for 12 months. So by the time I take on this venture again, I want at least 12 months trading history, profitable trading history, and that's where I'm going to be going from here. It's maybe bad timing, but it's maybe obvious that I moved into this venture a bit too quickly. Um, my algorithm has been very strong over the last four years since I started using it. But it does have a weakness. It did end up pulling it out uh, at this time around as well, just like it has in the past. But I had manual intervention, just like I did back, what was it, 6 months ago, where I had some manual intervention and lost 15% on my buddy's account when the algorithm actually ended up pulling out into profit on that one too. So I did manual intervention and caused losses that were unnecessary. Same thing I did this time. So it's evident to me that I need some time for myself to rebuild, rethink, restructure uh, my approach to the market. I feel like I have decent ideas, but poorly executed, and need to work on that. Wanted to apologize to those that have followed me and that have lost money. I've lost money as well, and quite a lot, unfortunately, since I started with this venture. So I, moving forward, going on a break, wanting 12 months results before I come back to the public in a potentially a copying way, but I want at least 6 months before I actually even make another video. I want 6 months results in trading before I make another video on YouTube when it comes to trading. I may be staying away from uh, social media or YouTube for the next 6 months just to calm myself down, to rebuild what I guess, torn down here. Um, and I just wanted to thank those that have been strong supporters of me from the beginning, um, and for the advice, whether it's positive or negative. I'm listening and going to take things slow. I've moved too quickly in the last 2 months with all of this, and I shouldn't have changed my strategy, or I shouldn't have gone into manual trading knowing that I uh, am out of practice with it. And I apologize for that. But I'm trying to cut the losses where they are now, and hopefully people can move on. Uh, I realized that I should have never taken on individuals, but it was difficult to know that my algorithm would suffer a very trying time. Um, but it's evident that I need more results with it, more track record than the 4 months that I had on my FX book. I have used my algorithm for 4 years, off and on, but it's been on accounts that I trade multiple strategies with multiple expert advisors or algorithms and manual trading on top of that. Uh, and my algorithm has been strong ever since that time, but I haven't had a tracked performance record of just an algorithm in itself. And that's what I had for the last 3.5 or 4 months, was just the algorithm, which was great. So I want 12 months of just the algorithm, and that's when I want to come back to trading publicly. It just wasn't enough time to show the algorithm's history. Yeah, I say at least 3 months profitable history is a big feat to have, but 6 months, 12 months, 14, 24 months. That's the longer that you can have, the more solidified the strategy actually is in live trading. Backtests are great and can be effective, and that's what I was basing a lot of my history off of. But past results don't guarantee future results. Um, and live testing in trading is different than backtest, uh, especially considering that I'm trading 3 pairs and I can't test all 3 pairs together. I can test them individually, but I can't test them together, which makes back testing different than what it would be in live testing on a real money account. So I'm hoping to come back, and for those of you that are subscribed to me, stay subscribed because you may hear an update from me in 6 months, or maybe even 12 months if I don't want to do one at 6 months. And if you want to know how things are going, then stay subscribed. If you don't, then move on, find something more entertaining to watch. I don't know, um, but I think this is the right move for me. I've been in the public eye for over 2 years now, and I've shown you guys the good times and the bad times, and it's time for me to really pull back and start working on myself. I am a person and a trader that tries to appeal to the mass audience, um, meaning that I try to accommodate everybody, and it causes me to bounce around too much with my thinking and my trading and all that stuff. So I hope to continue to be profitable, or not profitable, continue to be profitable. I hope to start a new leaf here soon after I take a break and start working on strictly algorithm performance over the next 12 months, and hopefully also start working a bit more on my manual trading since I'm so out of practice with that. So I wish you all the best of luck, and until at least 6 months, I wish you farewell, and hopefully I'll see you again.